We are
This
joining.
conference will now be recorded.
Yes, three.
Yes. So, can I know what the experience they have? Can you? I just wanted to understand, so that you can do the course accordingly. If you have any experience on the BRIM, or if you know a little bit of BRIM and you are into SAP, just wanted to hear you out. That way, I can plan the course accordingly.
Yeah, hi, this is Navya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have an experience of 2 years working in SAP BRIM subscription order management. So
Okay.
basically, I work on tickets. So I want an in-depth knowledge about end-to-end BRIM solution.
Okay. You have experience on the SAP, right? SAP and BRIM.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Good to know that. And Sam and I guess Shailendra and Sham, you both are together, right?
Yeah, we are together.
Yeah.
So I have like 7 to 8 years of experience working in SD,
Okay, SD.
SAP
Fine.
SD, but no knowledge on BRIM, zero knowledge.
Okay, cool. No problem. Is it same with the Shailendra as well?
Yeah, I think yeah,
Okay,
same with Shalendra. He knows SAP SD and little bit of TM, but no
okay.
BRIM knowledge. Yeah.
Fine, fine. No problem. So just wanted to understand, okay, your how you are with the SAP BRIM. So let me share my screen and let's start. Just have an introduction. How it looks like. Yes. Um, you see my screen?
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let me expand. So as you know, you are most of the all of you are all of you know SAP. So let me straight away go to SAP BRIM. Okay, let's discuss about BRIM. Okay, so what is a BRIM, and the purpose of BRIM is to enable subscription business in the system. Okay, so we have subscription business, subscription functionality. Everyone. Okay. Okay, so when I say subscription, can you just give? I guess you guys know about subscription, but I'll just give you a quick introduction on the subscription. Okay, what are the things that are there in the subscription, and what are the different components that are there as part of this implementation of this subscription billing. Okay. Now let's take an example. A simple example is of Netflix. Okay, or Netflix, or whatever the OTT platforms that we have, right? Or before that, okay, let me go to an example of just mobile. Okay, maybe all of you may be knowing it, but let's take an example of mobile. Okay, so in the mobile, when you take a connection, they say that you go, hey, let's take a plan of a plan. Okay, so let's take a plan of $20. Okay, so let's take a plan of $20 monthly. I'll say this as monthly. When you go to a store and ask for the different plans they have available, they'll give you a list of plans, right? So let's say plan one is $20, okay, and plan two, maybe this is monthly, and I'll say this is $200 quarterly, okay, and plan three, let's say $400 annually, okay. So they have a different list of plans they have available, right? So they'll show you, what are the plans they have available with them, right? So what as part of this plan, okay, so how this plan works, okay, so when you go to your mobile store and ask for a plan, he will show you a list of plans out of which you select one plan. Okay, so let's say I have selected this one. Okay, so in this plan, how it works in case of subscriptions, okay, let's say if you subscribe to this plan, they'll charge you something called an activation fee, right, to begin with. Okay, so to begin with, they'll charge you with an activation fee to begin with, and then they'll say that, okay, if it is monthly, they'll say that they'll charge you recurring fees, right? So recurring fee. This plan is for what? they'll give you, okay, let's say that, okay, if you take a plan of $20 monthly, they'll say that, okay, hey, as part of this plan, I'll give you 400 minutes of free calling, and they'll give you, 10 GB data, okay, 10 GB data per month. This is how, I mean, in general, it works in US, okay. So they give you, as part of this plan, they give you this, okay, and also they'll say that, okay, these are the things, and if you consume, let's say in a month you may be using more than 400 minutes, right? So whatever the data that you consume, they'll say that if you consume more than 400 minutes, they'll charge you some $1, or $1 a minute, okay, $1 per minute. This is the plan, right? This is kind of overage, right? Overage or additional thing that you consume, right? Overage or extra consumption, right? So this is your plan, and to begin with, they'll charge you an activation fee. This we call as one-time fee, and this is recurring fee based on your billing frequency, be it a monthly or based on the billing frequency that you opt for. Okay, and let's say these are the two things that go on every month, right? These are the two things. These are the things that you'll be charged. Okay, so this thing will go on every month, recurring fee, right? So you are going to pay every month $20. Now there is one more charge called a usage fee. Okay, these are the three different fees you can come across in any of the subscription model. Okay, so usage fee is whatever the extra, the overage, right? Apart from the plan that you have, let's say if you consume more than 400 minutes, what is the extra? Let's say if you consume 500 minutes, okay, so per month you're supposed to consume 400 minutes, but you consume 500. Okay, so for that 500 minutes of extra usage, you'll be charged certain amount, right, on top of your what actually you agreed for. Okay, so these are the three different charges that will be there in the subscription model. Okay, and if you take now let's take another example. Okay, this is something, you call it as a subscription based model, because you're subscribing to a service and using the service according to the terms and conditions that are defined. Okay, this is on the mobile. Let's take Netflix. Okay, this is also a kind of it is also kind of a subscription model, because you choose a plan. Okay, so based on the number of screens, right? Netflix works based on the number of screens that you opt for. Your monthly bill will be, let's say if you opt for only one screen. Okay, so one screen is $10 a month, right? $10 per month, right? If you opt for two screens, it is maybe $15 a month, right? So something like this, they have different options. But in case of Netflix, what are the different charges that you see? Anyone tell me? Do you have an activation fee in case of Netflix? You don't, right? I mean, they don't charge you for activation, right? So you're directly paying a recurring fee, and there is no activation charge for that. Right? So recurring fee is your the plan that you select, $10 a month, or based on the bill frequency. This is also based on the billing frequency, right? Now, do they have a usage? They do, right? I mean, they give you rental, right? So rental is something a usage, right? So these are the different kind of models, and also one more model I'll give you. LinkedIn, right? So LinkedIn is also kind of LinkedIn also falls in a subscription-based model, but it's a kind of, we'll say it as LinkedIn, they offer you the service initially free for a month, or for 2 months, and later on they charge you after that, right? So based on the billing frequency, it's also a recurring fee, right? So recurring fee based on the selected number of months. Okay, so these are the three different scenarios. you have a lot of other scenarios also. Okay, so you can see VMC, right? So AWS also follows the subscription based model. You subscribe to the services that are required on the AWS, and they'll charge you based on the usage that you have. Okay, so there are some offers on the AWS. They charge you based on the the based on the usage only, and pay as you go. Okay, so everything, and these are all the things that are covered as part of your hybrid SAP BRIM. Okay, so why we can say that why SAP BRIM is required? Why did they bring SAP BRIM into the picture? Because these can be implemented directly also, right? They have brought the BRIM into picture because BRIM supports high volume billing. High volume billing. Why do you see it as a high volume billing? Because if you take the mobile, okay, so any mobile company, let's say AT&T or T-Mobile or Geo, okay, they have how many number of customers do you think they have? Okay, so maybe in hundreds of millions, right? 100, maybe 100 plus millions of customers they have, right? So you cannot bill them in a day. I mean, see, 100 million customers. So 100 million customers they have. So just imagine the number of bills they generate. Number of bills every month they generate is more than 100 million, because so for every customer they need to generate a bill every month. Along with that let's say your for every minute that you consume, right, they need to keep track of it, right? So let's say you make a call, one customer makes a call of customer makes a call. Let's assume that the customer makes 10 calls a day. Okay, so 10 calls a day, it's an average. Okay, 10 calls a day, and uses number of times the data that he uses. I mean, let's say 15 times data use. He uses the data 15 times a day. Okay, data usage. So these are, I mean, every day 10 plus 15. Okay, 25 records on an average that will be coming into the system, and we need to keep track of all the data that is coming in, right? 10 calls a day and 15, almost 25 times, right? Almost 25 times we need to keep track of it. Okay, that means of one customer per day, 25 records that are coming into SAP system, and into for 30 days, how many records it will be? So it will be more than 700. I mean, around 700 records, 700 plus records, right? For one customer. Let's imagine if you have a 1 million customer, 1 million plus customers, or 100 million customers they have, right? So imagine the number of records that are coming into the system. Okay, so every day we need to keep track of what are the data that the customer is using, and we need to maintain all the records, and we need to bill them, and we need to invoice them, right? So the number of invoices that get generated every day will be in huge number. Okay, and also along with that, monthly, also monthly you'll be charging every customer monthly, right? So these are the number of bills that will be generated for each and every customer. So this is kind of a high volume, right? I mean, the traditional that SAP SD or the other systems that we have, they cannot manage this much amount of data. So that is the reason the BRIM was introduced. Okay, BRIM is specifically for high volume billing. Okay, now is it clear so far? I guess you all know about this. I'm just giving a little bit startup. Okay, is it understandable so far? Hello.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, so how this BRIM solution is implemented in SAP? Okay, so SAP BRIM contains different components. Okay, so when you enable BRIM functionality in SAP, so it comes up with one component called SOM, which is subscription order management, and the next one is CI, which is convergent invoicing, and CC, which is convergent charging. and FICA, which is your contract accounting. Okay, which is your contract accounting. So these are the four different modules that we deal with as part of that will deal with, okay, as part of the SAP BRIM implementation. And also there is something called CM, which is convergent mediation. So all these five components are integrated. They are tightly integrated. Okay, so in the BRIM, this SOM, okay, SOM is part of your S4 HANA suite. It's part of S4 HANA. Also, CI is part of S4 HANA, and charging, not FICA, is also part of your S4 HANA. But this is an independent system, independent, tightly integrated. Okay, tightly integrated with S4. Okay, with S4. Okay, similarly, convergent mediation as well. Similarly, convergent mediation as well. Okay. So now let's understand. I mean, we know what are the components that are available in SAP BRIM, right? Right now, we are just going through those. So, what is your SOM will do, which is subscription order management, which is part of S4 HANA. What this will do? This is your ordering system. Okay, so order management system, order management system. Okay, so you'll have your solution codes, or I'd say master agreement, Okay, master agreement. There are different kind of orders. We'll go through what are they. Master agreement we have a solution code, we have a subscription or provider order, as well as provider contract. These are the different transactional objects that we have. Along with that, we also have a master data objects. I mean, we need to maintain master data objects as well. They are business partner, contract account, and your product, subscription product. We need to enable subscription product, pricing. Okay, pricing and modeling, product modeling and pricing. Okay, along with that, something called CCM. We'll see that what is CCM, which is cross guideline mapping. Okay, so these are the things that we have to. These are the things that will come under your order management system. It's a source. I mean, it's a source system where your order entry will start. Okay, so once we have the order, which is available in SOM, which is your subscription order management, that gets replicated to CI and CC. Okay, so in CI, what we do, once we have I mean, in CI, we have a subscription contract which was created in subscription contract, was created in SOM, and it gets replicated to CI. And what we do in CI, we do uh, billing and invoicing. Okay, billing, and we do invoicing in CI. Okay, and after that, the CI functionality is to do the billing and invoicing. Okay, so the same contract gets replicated to CC as well. Okay, so we have a subscription contract in CI, but in CI also we have something called contract account, or subscriber account, or contract account. Okay, I'll say subscriber account. But in CI, what we do, we do something called rating and charging. It's a functionality done by your CC. Okay, so and these are the CI SOM CC CA, which we will be covering in as part of our course. But what's a CM will do? Okay, so In case of any data, I mean usage data that is coming in, right? So if you look at your mobile plan, what did we commit here? We committed for 400 minutes and 10 GB data, right? So, but some this is as part of your contract that you create in subscription auto management, right? But how much is consumed, what is the data that customer is consuming, how much more extra that customer is consuming. So the usage, right, the usage that the customer is doing, who will keep track of it? Okay, so the convergent mediation is a system which is responsible to keep track of the usage data. This is the data, I mean it keeps track of the usage data, and it submits data to CC and CI. Okay, so the purpose of CM is to mediate. Okay, so it takes the data from the customer and it submits the data to CC and CI. So it's a mediation. It won't do anything apart from that. It just makes sure that the data that that is received by CM is valid, and it converts the data that is suitable to CC and CI. These are all tightly integrated with CC and CI because CM is tightly integrated. So FICA, which is part of your S4HANA suite, I mean, this what we do is we do the account management, okay, open account management, open item management, or account management of the open item management, and it is contract account management. Okay, so the contract account that we create, contract account management. It's a it's your subledger account. It's not your general ledger account. It's a subledger. Okay, so it maintains the entries before we transfer the data to GL, actual GLs, as part of your FICO. Okay, it's a subledger accounting. So these are the five different components. I mean, we will go through as part of our course. We will go through the SOM. What are the different objects that we do in SOM, and what is CI and what is CC, and what we do in CI and what we do in CC, how they are integrated. All those things we'll go through as part of our course. Okay. Uh, I'll quickly show you how the diagram looks like. Okay, just give me a second. Let me stop sharing my screen and I'll show you one more screen. Okay, you see my screen,
Yes.
right? So, okay, so this is how a SAP BRIM. Okay, it's a complete solution. What are the different components that are part of this SAP BRIM, and how they are integrated, how the data gets transferred from one system to another system, and what are the different objects that we use. Okay, so we discussed, right? I mean, just now we have seen what are the different components that are there in the SAP BRIM solution. So what is the order management system, which is your subscription SOM? So this is your subscription order management system. What we do in this system, we do it's an order entry system, right? So where we maintain your master data as well as your it's a source system for your orders. Okay. Now in this we create a quotation, a subscription order, and contract and master agreement. These are the three different objects that we create as part of the master data. We have a business partner, we have a contract account, we do the pricing, we do the master agreement, we create the subscription products and services. Okay? These are all the things. And once the data is created in SOM, subscription order management, you see this is your all everything is in see this is on the from SAP S4HANA 1909 and above. Your SOM system is part of your S4 suite. Okay, earlier it was independent subscription order management before S4HANA 1909. It was a separate component. I mean, SAP CRM and SAP SOM, they were different, and they used to send the data to the S4 system. But 1909 and 1909 and above onwards, these are all integrated part of your S4 HANA. You don't have to, install SOM or SAP CRM in separately. Okay, and this SAP,
Question again.
yes, yes.
This S4 HANA, when we do the say implementation, do we need to activate this BRIM within S4HANA, is it a separate license or separate activation, or it comes as in by default?
It is different, similar to your SD, right? It is a separate function we need to, business functions we need to enable for BRIM.
Okay. So it's part of that cross application component node
No,
in
there are
SP.
other in SPRO, not part of the cross application. They have different subnodes also. Few
Subnode.
settings we
Okay.
do it. So there are different nodes for SAP SOM, SAP CI. They have given us different nodes. It's part of your financial accounting actually. CI is part of your financial accounting
Okay.
node, and SOM is separately given as a node.
As a node. Okay. Okay. Separate node.
Yeah,
So,
yes, it is
so
a
question
separate node.
here. So in means as a part of learning, do we need to be like expertise of all modules or just one module?
See, you if you want to learn, I mean, if you know SAP and you know you are well versed with the configurations and all in other systems, you don't. I mean, you have to learn SOM, CC, CI. Okay, all three. It's better to learn.
Okay. Like means so in regular SAP we have SAP SD, SAP MM, SAP FICO, FICO. So we learn
Right.
only say one module SD or MM
Correct.
like that. Do we need
Yeah.
to
In
learn all?
in Prim, what happens is some people. Okay, some people they only have knowledge on SQL. Okay,
Okay.
and CI people work. You know, in the Prim when they say Prim, they some people will be working on SOM. Some people will be working on CC. Some people will be working in CI. So uh, to begin with, people start with the subscription order management, which is your order entry system. But you know, CC and CI they feel a little bit complex. Okay, so that's the reason people don't tend to go into that. But it's good to have. You can focus on any of the area, but it's good to have a knowledge on the other areas also.
Okay, okay. No, means why I'm asking, say if interview happen, so in interview they will ask whether you are SOM consultant or CI consultant, right?
They will ask, yes, yes.
Yeah,
So based
yeah,
on the
or you
role,
are CI. Mm-hmm.
right? Was based on the roles, yes.
So that is what means if we say I know everything, but they will not put me in the project everything, right? It will be just
No, no, they
SOM.
won't. They won't. I mean, based on the role that they have, right? You'll be. I mean, if you are at architect role, then you might be knowing all the things, and they'll look for you, right, to have knowledge on the all areas.
Okay, okay,
But people work as an independent. I mean, for SOM, CC, and CI.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, this is SOM, and this is integrated with the subscription order management component. It is integrated with CC and CI. Okay. So the SOM is integrated with CI. The integration is ODI, which is your order distribution infrastructure. So this is integrated with SOM and CI are integrated with ODI, and SOM and CC are integrated with web services. Okay, we use web services to send the data from subscription order management to CC, and from CI to CC also it is web services. Okay, these three, I mean, this is a separate system, and these two are part of your S4 HANA. So, okay, CI,
Master
FICA,
sorry master data is not connected to SOM.
master data. This is part of SOM only, but there. I mean, this is a central system. I mean, it's a central data, right? That's
Okay,
the reason they are not directly showing in the. This is part of only
connection.
service node. Okay, only service node. If you see,
Okay,
there is a node called service. These are the things that we do in service. Okay, the master data is part of your subscription order management, but it can be for other modules also. It's not just only for the subscription
service.
order management, because the contract account we use it in CI and we use it in FICA also. Okay, master agreement also we use it in CI.
Okay,
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 so products can be used anywhere, right? So they can be used anywhere. And business partner,
okay.
based on the roles, he can be available for subscriptions, he can be available for SD, for tangibles and all, right? So that's the reason they
Okay.
have given separate name.
So that top
Okay.
right box, what you showed as a service, that is SOM, that
Yes.
box. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is SOM. This is your CI and FICA,
Okay.
and this is CC, which is not in your S4HANA suite. Okay? It is an
Okay.
independent system. Along
Independent.
with
Okay.
that, you have
Hmm.
CM, which is also outside of the. Uh,
S4HANA.
okay, this is an overall structure. And just let me give you a quick understanding of how they are integrated. Let me let me share the other screen. Okay?
And how is the market, like job market for BRIM?
BRIM, it is good as far as I know.
Okay.
It is in demand because it is people are slowly migrating to subscription billing, right? So
Right.
okay, so your SOM and CI, the integration point is ODI. Okay, so ODI through ODI slash there is something called COL. They are integrated with that framework. And SOM and CC, they are integrated with web services. Okay, SOM and CI, sorry, CC and CI. Okay, it is also web services. Okay, how the data flows between these systems. And what is the other system from CI to CC? Also web services. We'll go through. Okay, so we'll go through what are the different things that are part of all these things. Okay. Uh, Also, I'll say the rating and charging and consumption, rating and charging of consumption, consumption management, consumption data. Okay, so this is we will cover as part of our course training. We'll cover the above three modules, and we'll go through each and everything that what are the different things that are required. We'll go through in each and every module. Okay, I guess is it understandable, or did you understand the things that we have discussed today?
Yes.
Okay. Uh,
So only the thing is, now this SAP is going on cloud, right? So are you going to take us through the cloud version or on-premise version?
this is not cloud. Brim is not cloud. So for cloud, there is something called subscription billing. It's not mature enough. Okay. So if you want, that is not for, that is only for the small industries. Okay. For medium and big size industries, it is on premise, which is SAP Brim.
Okay. And what is the current version of BRIM? Is it 2023
Right now, so far 2023, we didn't start using it. It's 2022 only.
or 2022?
Yeah.
Okay.
And even our training is on 2022. Let
So
me,
we will get the system access for how many days?
that I cannot answer. Maybe.
That I'll let you know, Sam.
Okay.
We'll discuss offline about it. Yeah.
Okay.
So Navya, are you good? Hello? I can't.
Sorry.
Your voice is low.
Hello. Now is
Uh, little better, but still it's not that audible.
Now, hello.
You can go ahead. I mean, voice is a little bit low, but we can hear you a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, currently I'm working on cloud. So will it be any difference from cloud to on-premise?
In cloud, we don't have this SOM and all, right? Are you? I mean, are you working on the rate elements and all?
Sorry?
Are you working on the rate elements subscription billing?
No. Yeah.
I mean, this is SOM you are using, right?
Yes, yes.
SOM, CI, and CC.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cloud version of SAP BRIM is called subscription billing. Okay, that is something different. But the one you are using, I mean, the SOM, CC, CI, it will be part of your SAP BRIM only.
Okay.
Shailendra, do you have any questions? You can ping in chat.
So, any other questions?
Uh, no, no. One question. So when you do this training, will you provide the real-time scenarios as well, like some like functional specification or business process document which you might have worked on your current project or any current project experience?
We can discuss few of the details, but the I'll take one scenario and we'll go through end to end of that scenario. Okay, so that's
Okay,
how I do.
okay. And uh, I don't think Shailendra has any questions because he has not pinged me.
You can chat and chat box, Shailendra, if you have any question. You can post your question on the chat box. If not, then we can wrap it up.
Hello.
Shailendra,
Yeah.
you have any question?
No, no, I don't have any right now.
Okay.
I know that configurations are explained. I I didn't understand that. Navya, we will go through the configurations. Okay, so in SOM, what are the different configurations that we do? In CI, what we do? And in CC, what we do? Okay, CC we don't have any configurations, but CI and SOM we do the configurations in SAP. Will it be on hand?
Also, one question. Like SD or MM, we send output to customers. So
Mhm.
in SOM, do you have like such output like invoice output or IDOC or
So,
EDI?
no, no, no. I mean, you generate an output. Okay, so how you send that output to customer is your choice. Okay, so but the output form, how it looks like on the invoice. From there onwards, it's the same thing. How you send it to the customer is our choice, right?
Oh, means PDF or email or
Email,
IDOC.
and that is our choice.
Even IDOC is also activated for BRIM.
That is, I mean, that is general functionality, right, Sam? So,
Okay.
how you want to send the data to other systems is general functionality. But on the
Hmm.
invoice, how a invoice print looks like, okay, so that is something we can do. Okay,
We
but
can. Okay.
sending data, it can be either through email or SOS you enable, right? Or it can be either through IDOC, how you send the data to outside systems. It's a personal choice. I mean, it's based on the business choice that we don't
Oh,
enable. Okay, so we don't send
okay.
any information to outside.
Right. No, no, my question was in a different manner actually. because for output SAP has introduced BRF plus, but within BRF plus IDOC is not working perfectly fine as expected. So
Okay.
means if it is means it is again S4 HANA, so are we going to use that functionality as NACE or regular output to send
We
IDOC?
don't, as part of this training, we don't issue any outputs. Okay, so
No, 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 just one, but configuration perspective. You
okay,
will explain configuration, right?
you can do no, not the configuration. I mean, we don't go with the details, right? How we send the data to outside systems. So some most of the time, what happens is it's all your you can use REST APIs, right? So REST APIs you can use to send the data,
Okay, okay,
or you can most of the time use REST APIs only, okay, to send the data to outside systems.
okay. But you will give just a basic guideline
Yes,
as part. Okay, that means not actual. You will not show the actual output, but you will just show where to configure and how to send. That's it,
yeah, that
right?
that we will see. Yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. Thank you.
So it will be hands-on. Hands-on. I mean, I'll be taking you through the scenario and I'll be doing the configurations. Okay. Simultaneously, it is it is you, right? At the end of the day, you have to practice on the
Correct.
system, right?
No, no, you're right. Absolutely right.
Is that answer your question, Navya? Okay, cool.
Yeah. So any other question, guys, or we'll wrap up?
No, no question from my side.
Fine, then we'll close.
Yeah, then we
Okay.
can close. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
See you guys.